But thank you for enjoying the piece. Did you have to Schumann also? Schumann is so romantic.
Yes. Did you have another question, Betty?
Does he have a lot of pieces? Because I like that composer, and I like the way he took the traditional jig and then threw in a lot of modern
I'm
harmonies.
sure if you Google him,
Yeah,
I bet you could find out
Spike.
what he's, yes.
S-P-I-K-E.
And it's Christopher with a K. And
And Spike was
I'm
just
sure he's
Spike.
written quite a bit of music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my impression.
Does he know that you were doing this concert?
Well, I know that Gwen had spoken with him a number of months ago, but I don't think he knew that we were playing his works.
No, I didn't have a date. I thought I'd wait until after the event.
Right. And then let him know.
Well, because it doesn't mean much we're going to play your piece. Or anything like that.
Right.
But to say that we have played your piece, and it seemed, no, I won't say it seemed, it did go very well, and everybody enjoyed it. I'm not lying.
We will report that.
So you might think that we had an audience of 300, but we'll never I think he might be a nice, he sounds youngish.
That's all relative.
Okay, what does that mean?
Yeah, that's relative.
75.
He's like our age. He's our age. He's youngish.
Youngish.
Yeah, I know how that feels.
But he, I think, yeah, I really would love to meet him sometime, and I think it's so ironic that he's living within about 3 streets of where I lived for so long, in that suburb of Chicago. I lived in Hindusdale, and he lives in, what's the name of the,
Isn't it Downers Grove or Naperville?
Naperville, thank you. Yeah, Downers
One of
Grove
those.
comes between and then Naperville.
Were you
It's
teaching
about
opera?
3-4 miles. Strange.
Were you teaching opera singers in Chicago?
Pardon?
What were you doing in Chicago when you were there?
Oh,
Were
I
you
was
teaching?
working with the lyric opera, which is every bit as good as the Met.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly is. And of that, and there was another opera company, which was valuable to me, run by a crazy bully of a man. Very old. But he got this little company together, and they did contemporary American operas. Now that to me was invaluable, because I would never have come across those. Well, I never did, I should say, in Australia. So I learned lots of new composers to me, learned lots of styles and different periods written, say, 10 years ago, or yesterday, or 50 years ago. And that was very good. That was besides working for the ordinary repertoire and kinds of operas they put on big opera houses. It also had a large clientele of singers, because there were several major independent voice teachers. If they work in a school, they have the piano department at their disposal. But if they work singly, as I did find in Atlanta, a marvelous teacher, world class. And her people were going all over the world singing. They're the people I liked. That means they're grown-up people. They've passed 20, and then they begin to have a life, and their personalities come out. Because I'm now speaking as a voice coach, and what a voice coach does is not teach the notes, like teaching little fingers how to play, which I've done plenty of that in Australia on the piano. But with singers, I like them to come with a fully prepared voice, so they've got the voice out of the body, and that means they have to have gone to a very good voice teacher. Now it's interesting coming to Portland, I can't find any good independent voice teachers. It may be the limited population that all the teachers are at the schools.
And then
I
you
don't
teach
want to
them.
join the faculties, or I don't want to burst in on the universities.
So you're not teaching them how to sing. What are you teaching them when you take
Yes,
a
I'm not
develop?
teaching, I'm not a voice teacher, I don't even sing. I don't even
You're
sing.
teaching about the music,
The
the
interpretation.
interpretation,
Yes,
uh-huh,
and phrasing and
all those
the
things.
colour of the voice, because even 15-year-olds can change their voices a little bit, can't they, Lisa? Lisa is a wonderful voice teacher, knows all kinds of things to do with young people. But I like getting grown-up people, say in their 20s, and teaching them to read the poem first. Now that might sound elementary. Of course you've got to know the word. You'd be surprised. All singers who've got lovely voices, they just want to sing it and they go without any words. And so when they get the words in, so they come into a finished song, it's kind of jabberwocky, you know. So I tell them to go home, read and memorize the poem.
Did you say Jabberwocky?
Jabberwocky.
Jabberwocky.
Was that something I shouldn't have said?
No, it's fine.
But I adore singers. I adore flutists too.
Oh, thank you.
Nice save, Mum.
And I love English, French,
You know, that
Italian and
I feel the
German
same
poetry
thing about
because of words that
people
English which
speaking.
I know so well. I know the poetry. It's so wonderful to influence a singer so it can colour that particular word. It's very exciting, very exciting. I haven't found any stray, not so many stray singers, have I, Lisa?
I know one. I'm going to send her to you.
Just send the stray singers Gwen's way, all right?
Yes.
Everybody. She's working on it.
However, the flute is very much like a coloratura soprano, one of those Tweety bird singers. Do you know
Tweety
that
birds.
expression? Girls are usually not much older than 30 or so, but meaning they're getting older. If they have these lovely light trilly voices that go higher and higher and higher and run up and down and run up and down. By the time they get to 30, unless they're world famous, like Lily Paul and various people in the past, they really just about had it by the time they're 35, if they have those little teensy boy voices. But a young girl of 18 to 25, that's the kind of range that as the flute has, at very high. And they mostly sing on R. So my fetish for the English poetry or French or German or Italian poetry doesn't work. Silence.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Come here,
You
have a
guys
say.
And please join us. We've got cake.
We have all kinds of nice things that the dear kind people have brought.
all
I
kinds of
didn't make any cakes. Did you make any?
No, but there's a beautiful cake
Yes.
there.
Great.
That's going to take some very skillful slicing.
Yes, I looked everywhere for my special cake.
Right.
To serve.
It's going to need
Yes.
some very careful. I think
Paul can handle that.
maybe Tony
Yeah,
has
it
been
reminds me,
doing
I need
some
to buy
studying
Mum some
up.
knives.
So on the cake,
On how to cut
cake
the cake.
cutting. Yeah.
Can I say you made it, Tony?
Okay.
Did
you? No. But you can say it.
It came from that wonderful bakery on Broadway.
Helen Bernhardt, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh boy. Fun, fun, fun.
So,
Yes, and we have.
who would like some cold white wine, some not so cold red wine, tea, coffee.
Bubbly water?
We've got any number of things. I don't know if we need to put them all out or put them in the kitchen.